Hey Lions fans, nobody expected this. Coach Dan Campbell surprised everyone by openly praising a rookie who arrived without much prominence, but who is now leaving a powerful mark on the team. You won't believe what he's doing, and that's not all. The expectations for this season for the Lions are incredible, with the Lions even being featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Leave your like and stay there to see what people are saying about it. On Tuesday, Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell was asked about the remaining roster spots on the team as the final cuts approach. He mentioned 5 or 6 spots still being up for grabs, but what caught everyone's attention was his unexpected praise for undrafted rookie Isaac Ukwu. Campbell spoke highly of Ukwu, saying, "I told the team this morning that there are still open spots here. If you want it, go get it." I mentioned Ukwu, who when he arrived in the spring was last on the depth chart. There was uncertainty about where he could play. He's not the biggest guy. He's not really a Sam. Is he a defensive end? But he's steadily gotten better and better. He plays much bigger than his size suggests, and every time you give him an opportunity, he shows up. He's an example of a guy we've got our eyes on. There are still spots available. For an undrafted rookie, receiving such praise from the head coach is a huge confidence boost, especially when you're trying to secure a spot on the team. However, Ukwu knows that words alone won't secure his place on the roster. Speaking with Ukwu after practice on Wednesday, he expressed his gratitude for Campbell's comments, but emphasized that he still has work to do. "Obviously, it's amazing to hear that," Ukwu said. "To be reassured that the hard work you've been putting in is recognized feels great. But honestly, the job's not finished. I can't let that get to my head or make me comfortable. I have to keep going, working as if I'm still the last person on the depth chart. That's what got me here, and I have to keep pushing, learning from the guys above me, and even from those who haven't played much but still have valuable insight." Ukwu's approach is spot on. With one preseason game left on Saturday, it's his last chance to prove himself before roster cuts begin. When asked what he thinks he needs to do in that game to secure his spot, Ukwu didn't hesitate. "I feel like I've got to make it look like a mismatch," he said. "I've got to dominate physically, show my effort, and keep my motor running. I need to make it so they can't cut me. The coaches have been saying all along, make it so they can't cut you, so they know if they do, someone else will pick you up right away. That's my focus. I've got to go crazy and put everyone on notice." Based on Ukwu's performance in the first 2 preseason games, he's well on his way to making that happen. And speaking of highlights, did you know that the Lions are on the cover of Sports Illustrated? That's right. And the predictions are bold. We're talking about the Super Bowl. The anticipation for the Detroit Lions' upcoming season is so intense that even the infamous Sports Illustrated cover jinx might not dampen the excitement. As the Lions gear up for what could be one of the most highly anticipated seasons in their history, it's clear that they're no longer flying under the radar. Just a few years ago, this team was struggling through a 13-loss season. Now, under Dan Campbell's leadership, they've turned things around so dramatically that they're gracing the cover of Sports Illustrated's NFL Preview Edition. The cover itself is quintessentially Detroit. A classic car with a blue interior, the players looking serious and determined, and Jared Goff wearing gear emblazoned with the word grit. You can almost imagine Dan Campbell just out of the frame, possibly deadlifting the front of the car, because that's exactly the kind of energy this team embodies. Sports Illustrated's article on the Lions is worth reading in full, but here's a taste of what's got fans buzzing. SI predicts the Lions will win the Super Bowl, and fans are all in. Everything about these Lions suggests, no, screams, that they're ready for more expectations, more wins, more success. They're poised to take the reins from Campbell and steer this franchise straight to New Orleans in February, to the Lions' first Super Bowl. This offseason, Goff, Sewell, and St. Brown all signed massive contract extensions, cementing their roles as cornerstones of the franchise for years to come. The Lions are receiving the full glowing treatment from Sports Illustrated. They're the talk of the NFL for the 2024 to 2025 season. And according to SI, they're on their way to the Super Bowl. For Lions fans, who have endured decades of frustration and near misses, this is more than just a prediction. It's a validation of their unwavering support and a sign that the team they love is finally ready to deliver on its promise. In my opinion, the Lions are more prepared than ever to take that step that all fans have been waiting for so long. And you? What do you think? Will we finally see Detroit at the top? Leave your comment and don't forget to click on the video that appears on your screen. Let's go, Lions!